The heroes took some time to themselves, spent with each other, or with their kin, or alone, their loss looming overhead. Individually, they have been driven deeper and deeper into the vaults, self-contained and personal purposes. But the common binding thread between them was more than the vaults. It was Tulak, the sage, that silly market man. But hope was not all lost when news came to them of the return of the Butcher of Otari. An ominous-sounding name at first for a man of the Otari people. An adventurer returned home, ready to defend. Harold the Butcher delayed the opening of his abattoir and shop and set forth with the remaining heroes, hopefully filling the empty suffix slot of Otari. And with a long journey down to the dark and a recapitulation of what can be remembered of the events so far, the heroes, newly formed, set out to find the next secrets and menaces that await them. And they needed look no further than through a hidden door into a cavern of giant fungi and into the sights of a snake-haired woman with her bow drawn and trained upon them.
Hey there, listener. Duncan here with a quick favor to ask. We really like making the show here at Uncharted North. We like making Stemming the Tide. I know James and Freeman love making Encounter This as well. We're enjoying working on the future shows to come, and it would really help us out if you could tell a friend about us. Word of mouth is a really great way to build a podcast empire like we soon will have, and fan support like yours is really what helps us get there. And it doesn't even have to be a friend. Tell a stranger, tell somebody that looks like they are into tabletop RPGs, and if they aren't, teach them, and then tell them to listen to the podcast. We always encourage people to come and say hi on our Discord. That's unchartednorth.com/Discord. It's a good group in there. We have a lot of laughs, had a couple cries, and just come say hi. And if you really like what we do, there is always the Patreon. You can head on over to patreon.com/Uncharted North. That's it. That's all. We'll get ahead to the episode now, but thanks for listening, and keep that North uncharted. Yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. We're here. We're stemming tides. We're looking at life events. Because a lot has happened. We had people pop off. We had people pop back on, pop up out of nowhere. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a little bit of bad luck with my car last year. It was my new car that I had for a few months, and then it decided to go off the road with me behind the wheel.
Oh, jeez.
The icy highway.
The icy highway. So just to really put the cherry on top of that cake, I was rushing down to get a doctor's appointment that I had been, waiting for a while. So I was already, agitated. It had been like minus 30 centigrade, which is minus who fucking knows in American units, but a bunch. And there was just like, I hit a patch of black ice, which put me into a snow-covered lane. And then as I was sitting there in the median of the highway, just being like, this is the worst fucking thing ever, the de-icing truck drives by on the highway, and I just get to watch it go down the street. And I get to dwell on how many things could have gone a little bit differently to put me behind that truck. So while I now sit here remembering the shame of that moment, you want to talk about some ironic life moments you've had?
That's a double whammy because like you have an accident on your way to the doctor, and then the de-icing truck comes by. Oh, brutal.
For the record, that's like negative 20 freedom units.
Oof.
Gross. Yeah, that sounds gross.
Yep.
I never hear any freedom units in the negatives, so that sounds awful.
Also, it's funny that you call it a de-icing truck, whereas I would have just called it a plow.
No, so a plow is one thing, but then there's this kind of, I don't know what the liquid is made of. I probably don't want to know because it's probably really not good for you. But they've got this big tank of shit that they're like spraying over the roads to get ice off of it. Being like lower mainland, Vancouver-y based, we've got this thing called ice that builds up at really low temperatures.
Okay.
And as you're driving on them, sometimes you need extra chemicals to melt the ice because it doesn't just get warm in the afternoon.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, and
It's a thing.
antifreeze. The one in Ontario is like a mixture of antifreeze and rock salt for the road, so it not only melts the ice, but it provides grip as well. So I know what you're talking about, Duncan.
Yeah,
That's
so
like
they'll-
an East
yeah.
Coast thing.
I think
Yeah, they'll have like a big ass truck hauling a big tank of this shit, spraying it all over the road.
Is there a plow in
Mocking
front of
me.
it, though?
Oh yeah, like they'll usually have like both lanes of the highway blocked off, just going super slow, making it all safe for people
Okay.
that aren't me.
I have actually several of them. One was driving home from a shift at like 2:30 in the morning and getting a flat tire in front of a discount tire.
Nice.
That one
not
was
bad.
that one was fun. Another one was most recently I bought a shop vac because we've been doing drywall stuff in my house, and it's just nice to have a shop vac because drywall will absolutely fuck up your regular vacuum cleaner. Don't do that. And then I accidentally knocked over like I have my protein in a glass jar, and I knocked it over, and I was like, hooray, I just bought this shop vac and now I get to immediately use it on this thing. I don't know.
That's great. Yeah, if ever there was a time.
Oh, you have good ones. Dunk's was more like Alanis Morissette version.
No, the 2:30 in the morning one definitely was not a good one. That one was definitely shit because then I had to walk home. Other than that, I think that's the two. I probably have a couple other ones of just. Oh, I cut my finger open very badly in front of a hospital we were serving on a food truck, and I went inside, got stitches, and came out.
Nice. That's just good luck right there.
That is good luck right there.
Yeah.
Working in a hospital has been great for that in my life, where I'm naturally clumsy and just kind of go running to a nurse like a fucking idiot if I cut myself. How about you, James?
I got hit by an ambulance.
Nice. Did they stop?
Shouldn't be as
Yeah, they did.
They stop?
He just leaned out the window and was like, "You good? We got a real emergency," and then just sped off when I nodded.
Jesus Christ.
Was it an uppercut or a left hook?
No, it was an uppercut. They were parked at an intersection. I was crossing legally, but they didn't see me. It just kicked the lights on and hit the accelerator and just clipped me off the side.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my left shoulder still hurts sometimes.
Oh shit!
no.
You probably should have said not good then.
Or sued.
Yeah.
I thought I was fine. I was, I was like 19 or 20. Like I didn't even hit the ground. They just,
Yeah.
turned on the engine and
Just
just
spun on
hit
your
me in
heel, yeah.
the side. Yeah.
It's a lesson for you kids. Those soft tissue injuries, you don't feel them right away. Go get checked out.
Yeah. I mean, just go get checked out anytime you get hit by an automotive vehicle.
Yeah, and watch out for fucking ambulances.
And watch out for James's.
Yeah, hey, ambulance drivers, stop hitting James.
I I was dressed like I wasn't dressed in all black. I was dressed appropriately. I had a big gray pea coat on. I had a gray pork pie on. Like I was visible.
Yeah, paramedics out there, if you see someone walking around from the 1600s, don't hit them with your car.
Oh, that anachronism can't be there. I'll just drive right through it. How about you, Freeman? You lead a narrative-heavy life.
The only one that really comes to mind is it's a daily issue, and I think we can all relate because we've all worked in restaurants in some capacity, and it's that I regularly at work I am starving hungry, surrounded by food, but never eating it.
You hate the customers but can't survive without them?
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, that's customer service through and through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you. The food, you know.
Or like even when you do have time to eat, and you're sitting there going, I don't know what I want. And like you already know the menu like by the back of your hand, but you just can't decide, and you just
Everything sucks.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and it's restaurant food, which is typically still pretty nice food, so you're still eating pretty expensive food, and you don't have to be.
Well, that's the only one that really comes to mind because I just experience it on a weekly basis, basically.
Oh yeah.
I do have my own quick stupid ambulance story. I did slip real bad on my bicycle in the snow one time. It was 100% my fault. I did something really stupid and I fell and I hit the ground really hard. And then when I got up and I was just like started walking my bike the rest of the way where I was going, and there was an ambulance not in an emergency, just driving by, and they happened to stop, and I like waved at the person. I was like, "Do you have a moment? I just fell." And they went, "No," and they just drove away. And I was like,
okay,
you gotta be fucking joking.
So in defense of Canadian paramedics, it's probably the single most dangerous job one can have.
Yeah.
They get robbed at gunpoint like on a daily basis. Like it's a truck full of drugs and sharp things. Like it is. They're so prone to robbery. It's so dangerous. So
I was annoyed. I know what you mean, but I was annoyed because I was like, it was snow on the ground in Vancouver, which is rare, and I had a road bike that I was walking, and I was like clenched up and like, clearly I've fallen on this bike that's not roadworthy for the weather. Like you'd think you'd clue in, at least roll down the window and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Well, it's possible that they may not even be allowed to treat you.
It's that was my guess. They're probably not allowed. Yeah.
I don't know about in Vancouver, but some cities back home, if it's not a call, like a 911 call, they can't treat you because you pay when an ambulance shows up. Even in Canada, it's like $120. So they probably just couldn't.
Still lame. Not cool, bros.
Before we turn into an anti-ambulance podcast, Scott, you got anything?
Yeah, man. This one didn't happen to me, but I watched it happen very recently, and it was fucking hilarious.
Come on,
one of my coworkers got a new knife, and it was in, that like, is it blister package? Is that what it's called? Like that really shitty.
Yeah. The plastic that just refuses to come open.
Yeah. So he was being very careful trying to open the knife because it had the, exposed edge. And so he's being super careful. And then as he gets the knife out and puts it down, he cut himself horribly on the plastic packaging, not on the knife.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And those are the worst, those jagged fucking cuts they give you.
And everyone's just like, "You idiot, you cut yourself on the knife." And I watched the whole thing go down. I'm like, no, that idiot cut himself on the packaging.
It's way worse, yeah.
And anytime they ever tell that story, they are not admitting they cut themselves on the package.
That knife that I bought was so sharp that it cut me getting it out of the package.
Cut me through the packaging before I could even open it. It opened itself. It got me.
Fucking thing jumped out and bit me.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. It was like an ambulance coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. 0 to 60 with a casualty.
Speaking of impossibly sharp things cutting jagged slashes, I want to see the butcher going out here.
Ooh, hey, that's a pretty good segue because I didn't have anything. I was trying to figure out how this thing would be ironic. But
speaking of Alanis Morissette,
yeah, this Gorgon tends to look a lot like Alanis Morissette.
I gotta start searching for creatures that have plastic to cut Harold down.
Wow.
I'm out for blood.
Out
I'm out for blood.
Okay.
Do we know for sure plastic exists in this world?
Oh, it definitely does not. I don't think. Yeah.
It's a petroleum product.
Yeah.
Well, there are dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are also a current thing. Like
Yeah.
exist now.
Maybe in Numeria
24 or whatever
where
the date
there's
is.
actual sci-fi stuff like crash starships. You'd find plastic there.
What's glass if not ancient plastic?
Sand.
Yeah, we got to get a chemist on board because
We got a lot
I feel
of
like there are
questions.
some pretty distinct differences.
Just reminded of when there was this thing. It still goes around once in a while, and someone yucks it up on Facebook, and they're just like, "Nah, do you know that margarine is one molecule away from plastic, and that means it's bad for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, H2O is 1 or 2 molecules away from something you can breathe and or light on fire." So
You can technically light both of them on fire.
yeah,
You can literally degrease an engine with Coca-Cola as it is, and people still drink that shit by the gallon. Like, fuck off.
I like
so
craft
silly.
singles. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love craft singles.
But that's just like sodium bicarbonate. That's a perfectly normal occurring thing. It's just cheese
Yeah.
mixed with. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Let's not get started.
We're all drinking
Let's get-
microplastics anyway.
No, please.
If we're gonna get started on anything, it's gonna be combat. Everyone roll for initiative.
Hey,
Wow.
Because let me tell you right now, you are about to get fired upon. And y'all can tell me what you got for some sweet, sweet initiative.
an aberration, fey, mutant, undead, or something from another plane.
Ah.
I see somebody took That's Not Natural.
That's right, baby.
I was talking to Scott, like, don't worry, you won't forget this one because James will try to cover it and will remind you have it. But Scoot,
It actually doesn't matter right now because we get a +1 circumstance bonus for my scouting.
Ah,
Ooh, maybe not for you.
oh, want to tell him why, Scott?
Because I'm a master in survival, so I would get a +2.
Oh, sick.
Oh snap! Guess what? Doesn't apply.
Oh.
Not this time, friends. Wait, what was the list again? Aberrant, Fey, something or other.
Aberrant.
It's talking all that shit. I can't. I hope he has to walk it back. I hope he does.
Aberration, fey, mutant, undead, or an enemy from a different plane.
I know for a fact that I didn't have to walk it back, so suck it. Says
A
Barn.
rare barn suck it.
What do we got for initiative here? Let's go with the new guy. Harold, what'd you get? You walked in first.
5 on the die for a 21.
Oh, not great. Lump, you came in second.
I should have a 31. I forgot that. It's got him.
Okay. 31. Not that it matters too much. Nirkaj, you came in next.
A 35 with scouting.
Okay. And Raphael?
24.
24. Okay. And let's see what I got here. Okay. Let's begin the encounter with Nirkaj at the top of the order. This thing has drawn its bow, knocked an arrow, and pulled it back and is aiming it at you, but in a bit of a wavery, kind of like not very confident bow arm. Okay.
Real quick, GM, what's the terrain looking like in here?
It's looking mostly rough. Actually, you see any square that has a pretty large mushroom in it, that's difficult terrain. Everything else is pretty free and clear.
Okay.
So you got to steer around them if you want.
What would you want for a recall knowledge?
That would be society in this case.
Oh, no. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, well, Nirkaj will blindly. So I'm guessing just like these, the big rocks are the difficult terrain, and then this
Those are
path
mushrooms,
is normal
yeah.
terrain.
Well, mushrooms and rocks, I guess, yeah.
Rocky mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to delay, I can get up there and go trip.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna delay. There's too much going on here.
Okay, going for the delay. Lump.
Ruff, do you know what this creature is by any chance? Can we talk to it?
Mechanically, I have to wait till my turn to do a society, but I am particularly bad at No, Lump, I do not. I still
Very
have
well.
difficulty establishing different cultures from my different lives.
I understand.
Untrained in society with
Got
a
it.
+4. I can do it, but I'm not the person to do it. Somebody in the party has a +11.
Yeah. Well, we also have a thaumaturge, so, but I don't think that Lump necessarily understands esoteric lore. So Lump will spend 2 actions to get behind the Medusa creature. I mean, I don't know that it's a Medusa, but you know, snake hair, so
We all know
Cam
about the
knows.
description.
Cam knows. Yeah, Cam knows. And then we'll go ahead and, you know, the thing I always do, trip.
Okay.
And that is a 38 to trip.
Oh shit. That's a critical success.
Oh, okay. You're going to take 1d6 of bludgeoning damage. That's 6.
Okay.
And that's
Max damage on the bludge. Okay, very good. Knocked prone.
Nick will act.
And Nick will jump in there. What do you got?
Okay, so 5. But yeah, he's just gonna stride right up. It's gonna be 2 actions to stride, and then take a strike with a +2 striking rooting dancer spear. Rolls off the tongue. That does. I'm sorry.
You can sudden charge, right?
Do I have sudden charge?
Yes, you do.
Listeners, we haven't recorded in a little while,
And Duncan hasn't reviewed in just as long.
and I just glazed over it because I didn't want those difficult memories of Kruka. Okay, so he's gonna sudden charge his way up there with a 31 to hit, like a boss.
31 hits. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh yeah, 31 hits. Yeah, okay.
Okay, 19 piercing, please.
19 piercing damage to this fallen creature.
And then a final map -5 advantageous assault, a 34 to hit.
That'll crit.
Oh, buddy, we're having fun. 24 piercing, you're mobilized and clumsy 1.
Oh my god. Okay. Immobilized by the strange roots that go around the creature, and
Like the snakes just have no idea what's going on because they've met their match.
that brings us to this creature, who is going to release its bow. And then there's the weird kind of panicked look that comes over her face. She's going to attempt to escape from the immobilization. I'm clumsy 1 too, aren't I? Let me just throw that on real quick. And oh my god, what's my yeah, I don't have an unarmed strike here. I guess I'll just do this one. This makes sense.
Fight with the snakes.
What's the DC? 23. Okay, I rolled 28, so I escape from the roots. And then she stands up,
Which will provoke.
which will provoke.
38 to hit.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
That is a hit. A crit, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Further 26 piercing.
Okay.
And you are immobilized.
Immobilized again, yeah. And then, assuming this is legal, is going to actually reach over and open the door. Also still kind of panicked, but is clearly trying to get away from you. And the door opens, and you guys, Lump and Nick, both get a bit of a peek into like a room that seems to be... it's like a square room with some... you each see an alcove to the north and or south, and it seems to be covered in a bunch of roots and flora and flora inside, yeah. And that's going to be her turn. Ruff, what do you got?
Ruff will just start cycling through a couple of languages, starting with Aklo and Nekril and Taldane. Lay down your arms. We do not wish for a battle. And he will stride as he does so. You know what? He'll just say that and delay. Give the creature an option to lay down their arms. And just
Okay.
free action, say it in 3 languages or so.
To be fair, she did put down her bow already, so like just because it wasn't my turn, but like Lump is like ready to just like hold on. What's going on there?
Yeah, it's not only that, but to try and find a common language as well as establish that we're not, we don't wish to be combatants. So, yeah, he'll just throw up a delay and see what happens.
Okay, Harold.
Harold is picking up what Ruff is putting down. Oh God, I'm rolling like shit. Harold rolls a 21 perception check to try to what's the word I'm looking for here?
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
Okay. Bit tough at the distance you're at, but yeah, you get this weird sense that this creature is like it was about to attack you, but it doesn't want any part of this combat. It's like it's a little bit panic stricken, but like not full panic. It's not screaming. It's not like, oh my god. It hasn't said anything. It's just like fumbling over itself to try and like get away from you and to some sort of safety. And it doesn't seem like it's completely in the moment. It's acting on a lot more instinct than you would expect.
I would like to roll an esoteric lore to know about this creature and potentially what language they speak or anything like that.
Okay.
It's a 29.
Yeah. This is a Medusa, of course, and it would normally speak common. They are humanoid. I mean, usually they're basically called described as monstrous humanoids. They have the stakes in their hair, of course, or as their hair, and they are known for their petrifying gazes, which hasn't been come into effect for some reason. And they tend to be very shrewd and manipulative adversaries that collect and covet secrets. I'll give you that the lowest save is will, and one piece of information if you would like. In addition,
What does it feed the snakes?
If there's any resistances?
none.
Okay. All good.
I'll tell you what I'll give you is like they have the petrifying gaze, which is what they're famous for, but they do also have the ability to focus said gaze on an individual, which you've kind of seen them at that mechanic before, which can amplify the effect.
Harold then strides forward with the final action, relaying this information to his companions, and will follow up in common. Please. Wait, that's not the voice that I'm doing. Lay your arms down. And your snakes. We don't wish to be in combat with you, and you neither with us, so stop.
Once again, she's already put her bow down.
I said snakes after. And she only put her bow down to try to unarm attack.
All right, that's you.
That's it.
All right, that'll bring us to Lump, unless Ruff wants to jump back in.
Nope.
Okay, Lump, what do you got?
Can I make a medicine check to see if there is... Because you've kind of hinted that there's something afflicting her. May I make a medicine check to try to figure out what it is?
Definitely.
All right. That is a 30.
The look in her eyes and the body language she's evoking, or lack thereof, runs a bit of a chill down your whatever shape Lump's spine might be, or however many they might have. It very, very much reminds you of what has recently happened to Krucka.
I believe she's been affected by a Nevermind spell. And Lump will spend an action to draw their staff of healing greater.
Caves are sculling with it.
There's nothing we could do. And then raise the shield with their last action.
And the whole time she's just struggling like against these roots that have immobilized her.
Please, I can help. But you have to be willing.
And Nick, you're up.
Nick would like to grab or grapple the creature, just to keep her put. The 26 against
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Yep, that succeeds.
And oh shit, I thought I had something for this. No, never mind. Yeah, I don't really want to do anything further until we can figure this out. So maybe just yeah, that's it. He'll just grab her and end his turn.
Okay. You get a hold of her, and she's like, she's already mobilized, but she's struggling against these roots, and you just grab a hold and kind of just pin her down even more if you can. And then you all hear in your heads, murmur. What has upset you so?
Anybody else hear that?
It's all here. It's in common. And this creature again tries to break free, attempting to escape your grapple. Oh, that's a critical success with a natural 20. Total of 35. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that as soon as this voice says, she just responds with like this crazy motion, and this like just starts vibrating and just starts slashing, pulls the roots away, slips from your grip, and then runs into the room. Away from you, is skipping, getting out of all of the things that have immobilized her.
Nick would like to use a reactive strike.
Sure, yeah, she just runs with the panic, so...
I suppose, yeah, it would be a punch, wouldn't it? 34.
Yep, that will hit.
Are you going non...
Yeah, it'll be non-lethal.
Your strikes are already non-lethal. But that's a regular hit.
9 bludge.
Okay, 9 bludge. Yeah, she runs away into the room, and that's her turn. Ruff, what do you got?
Ruff will, I guess, stride. And second action, follow her into the room.
Okay. 2 strides.
Is this just straight up darkness in here?
Yeah, it's darkness everywhere.
Even in our souls.
Only some of the light spilling in from Lump is illuminating a portion of the corner of the room, but you can't see much yet. You just have what, low light vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just run into the darkness basically.
This is gonna be annoying.
Yeah, you don't have much in the way of light sources anymore.
No, I don't. I have an archaic wayfinder, and I think that's what I put light into, but I honestly can't remember, and it doesn't say in my notes, so the answer is no. So he will just...
Well, if the wayfinder has a Aeon stone in it, doesn't it cast light?
No, I have an archaic wayfinder. It's from way back when, from one of his past lives.
The LED bird type, isn't it?
So he'll just stop there. He'll pull out a scroll. No. Shit. You know what? He'll just draw his sword.
Okay.
So move, sword draw in the dark.
All right. Harold.
Harold will delay because he can't see anything either.
Okay. Lump.
Lump will move to be in the doorway and then spot a creature hiding behind our potential new friend. And what would I need to do to recall knowledge on this thing?
Yeah, you step into the doorway and you illuminate the room and you see this like overgrown chamber, and this creature is hanging from the vines that are kind of all around the room. Looks a bit like this.
Oh.
Hey, it's like a sloth.
Hairless sloth.
Xenomorph sloth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There you go. Nailed it.
Basically. Very much like a sloth, but with some crazy ass teeth and dark red eyes. You would need to roll me an occultism.
Occultism, you say? I am trained in that. Let's give it a try. 29.
Yes. This is what is known as a nihilith. They are sleek and dark, and the description specifically says they resemble hairless, emaciated tree sloths. They are creatures that are intensely dangerous and fearsome, with red glowing eyes, wicked claws, and mouths full of needle-like teeth. They feed off the emotions, fear, and flesh of the living, and folktales posit that those who have nightmares of these creatures are fated to one day be eaten by them. They draw intense joy from tormenting sapient creatures, often focusing their predations on the pious and the just, from whom they draw forth their most basic fears and worst thoughts and revel in their victims' subsequent terror. Its lowest save is fortitude. You can have one thing.
Any spell casting?
Yes. Quite a bit, actually.
Okay, can I
not
know
full
one?
caster, but yeah.
Can I know one cool spell?
One cool spell.
I don't like that laugh.
I'm gonna roll.
I don't like
Let's
that at
see
all.
here. Okay. Yeah, they are able to very quickly turn themselves invisible at will.
Oh, neat.
Fun.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Then Lump will spend last action to stride the rest of the way into the room. And go right there. Keep everything in the light. And free action, drop the Staff of Healing and shift their hand into a whip.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Nick?
This creature is going to try to go invisible. Please, we need to get in here quickly and put it down. The snake lady is under some form of spell, potentially from this thing, but we need to... Yes, and Lump just kind of stammers.
Okay, so first action, Nick will change his grip on the spear. Second two actions, he'll sudden charge in and just try to hit this much more menacing looking creature.
Okay.
39.
Yep, that hits.
19 piercing.
Okay, come in, spears ablazing.
And that's a turn.
Okay. And this thing just hisses as it's stabbed with the spear. Murmur, who are these? I see now why you are so upset. And it starts to it's kind of hanging on to these roots, like swaying after the blow. Why? Why have you done this?
I'm gonna hop back in unless this is its turn.
Yeah, I'll give you the opportunity to hop back in.
Thank you. So Harold peels into the room, striding, and then will cast a spell. And Harold is going to cast Tether. Use magical chains, vines, or other tethers to bind your target to you. So, because of my ornate tattoo, I have this spell. So please give me a reflex save.
Okay, and this is on the
sloth, yeah.
Okay, the Nihilith. 26.
Son of a bitch, meat to beat.
Okay.
So the target takes a -5 foot circumstance penalty to its speed as long as it's within 30 feet of me, as these vines come out and tether to the creature.
Okay.
And then just as a free action, he says, in common, I don't think you should go nowhere. We got some talking to do, creature.
Yeah, so this thing is hissing, and then all of a sudden you just shoot this magical tether at it, and it's like, you come into my home and try to talk to me with aggression and hostility. Who do you think you are?
Can I free action answer?
Sure.
I don't know what you done, but it looks like you might have done something to this creature here. Speak up and speak for yourself, and if it ain't you, then you tell us who done it.
This is no place of yours. You have no right. I owe you nothing. I spend my time with my companion and grow my garden. What have I done to deserve this? What do you know of what I have done?
Floor is open. This is to everyone. Telepathic, common.
Sense motive.
Hit me up with that perception check. Oh yeah, I'll allow some free sense motives. I don't mind right now. We're in limbo. Let's call it. What do you got?
28 from Ruff.
I got a 23.
I got a 19.
21. I've been rolling like shit.
Yeah,
Breaking the new guy.
yeah. Really, only Ruff gets a read on this creature, and you have no reason to think that like this creature is not wrong. You've come in guns a-blazing, and you have no idea what it's done. You actually do see this beautiful garden around you. It's kind of strange within this area, but you also have you suspect this thing is not a nice creature, but you also have no idea what it's been doing. Like it makes a point, is all I can give you.
Ruff felt that way before the sense motive.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Anyone want to say anything?
Lump is treating this like the alb. Nah.
Okay. All right. In that case, we are going to get a sweet casting spell from this creature. It's going to start with the shield cantrip, which will not provoke any reactive strikes. Bam. And then it will cast a spell that will provoke a reactive strike. And it's going to, like, as it starts to cast this spell, it just goes,
Murmur, show them, slow them, stop them.
and you can see Murmur kind of like perk up a little bit.
I'm going to hero point my reactive strike.
Okay.
35.
35 will hit.
19 piercing.
19 piercing, and we're going to get a, let's see here, 30-foot cone, which is going to hit everyone but Nick, including Murmur, the Medusa. I need everyone to roll a will save. Oh no.
Oh no. Is the butcher botching rolls?
It's fucking 2 on the die. I'm a master at will.
It's just not a 1.
Let's see. Murmur has succeeded.
I'm gonna hero point.
You gonna hero point? Okay.
Yeah, I want to play.
I want to actually play the game.
29.
Okay, so Murmur has succeeded. Harold has succeeded, which means both of those characters are, for one round, the creature can't use reactions, must attempt another save at the start of its turn. If they fail on the start of their turn, they will be slowed 1, because you are overcome with feelings of incredible despair. So no reactions for the moment. What did we get from Ruff?
23.
23, okay. Same deal for you, but for a minute.
Is it a
you'll have
success? Or a
Sorry?
failure? Is that a
to-
success or a
That's a
fail?
failure, yeah. So it's the same deal, so no reactions. And you'll have to do a save at the start of your next turn, and you'll do that for a minute. Each time you fail, you will be slowed 1.
That's awful because I can't use any of my reactions to re-roll that.
Yeah. That's pretty brutal.
I'm also going to pop a hero point because that's not
Okay.
it for Ruff. That's a natural 20 for a 37.
Oh, come
Hey.
on. Lump, what did you get?
Oh, just a natural 20 for a 40.
Come on. Okay, both unaffected. That's some bullshit.
Tastes like kind of sad. Are you going for despair? Are you going for despair right now? That's pathetic.
And that brings us to Murmur, who is going to...
What did Murmur roll?
Murmur succeeded. She rolled a 30. It was DC 29. As soon as it's Murmur's turn, the petrifying gaze becomes active. This glow in her eyes and all of the snake's eyes just starts to fill the room. And And then she will strike out at Raphael with the snakes on her head. Actually, no. Yeah, no, it's snakes on her head. Coming in with a terrible 18 with a natural 2 on the die.
No.
Yeah, and then as the snakes are whipping out at Raphael, he's kind of dodged out of the way. She focuses her gaze down upon him, and I need a fortitude save, please.
28.
Success, you are okay. Not much of a turn for her. Raphael, it's your turn.
First action will be a reposition attempt on Murmur. It's a 22 versus their fortitude DC.
That is a fail.
Okay. Next two actions will be a phase bolt on the sloth in the corner of the Nihilith.
Okay. Phase bolt.
23 to hit. I am not rolling great either. Okay, that's him. That's 3.
Okay. Lump, you're up.
All right. Lump is going to. We're gonna go ahead and stride to the south and cast a little heroism on our good buddy Nikash.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm feeling all heroic.
That's the plan.
Nice. Nikash, what do you got?
Nick. Ooh, kind of wish that reposition had worked because he wants to get that fucking sloth out of that fucking hole.
Can't you repositioning strike?
But I couldn't reposition him to anywhere.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, I got the reach. I would be able to stick him up there.
You've already poked him a couple times.
Oh, I just meant I didn't think I had a place to reposition him to. But I can reposition with the spear, I think.
Yep. It has to stay within your reach.
Okay, 33.
What are you going for? Attack?
Oh, it's a repositioning assault, so it's just a melee strike against the sloth devil thing.
All right, 33 hits.
Okay, so that will be 15 piercing, and I'd like to reposition the sloth to the north of Murmur.
Okay, so you just drag it out from its roots, and just throw it onto the ground that way. Okay, done.
So that's 2 actions. Then with a third action, I'd like to use my kobold breath to the north and hit them both.
Okay. Is this the first time you've used this?
No, I've done it before. Just gonna vomit some boulders at them.
Yeah. Just like blah, 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 blah.
15-foot cone, and what's this? A reflex save, please.
Reflex save for both of them. Let's go Medusa first. It's going to be 28. And the Nihilith is at 27.
Okay, both of them succeed, so you'll take half damage.
Okay.
16 bludge.
So half that, so 8.
8 boulders worth of bludge.
Okay. Not a terrible turn. Pretty decent. Okay, that's you. Harold, can you show them what you got? Actually, start of your turn. Can you please roll me a... what was the save? I think it was a will save. Will save, please.
30.
Okay, you good. I should have rolled one for Murmur too. I forgot to do that. 22. Okay. Of her failed action, of her failed attack with her snakes, it didn't happen. I guess.
Okay, I'm going to roll esoteric lore for an exploit vulnerability on the Nihilist.
Okay, do tell.
Okay, so essentially, I roll esoteric lore, and on a success, which I just rolled a 29, which is a success, I can recall an important fact about the creature, learning its highest weakness or one of its highest weaknesses if it has multiple of the same value. but not its other weaknesses, resistances, or immunities. You can exploit either the creature's mortal weakness or their personal antithesis. And my strikes gain the magical trait if they weren't already. So I can see here that there's no highest weakness, but the personal antithesis, which essentially is me creating extra damage towards a creature, is +6.
So yeah, it's like 2 plus half your level or something like that.
Yes. So I'm going to take the personal antithesis. I meant to stride forward first. And then I will strike out with the cleaver. 31.
31 misses, I'm afraid.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, that is it.
Thanks to it having shield on, basically, so...
But I will forward that information to my companions about its weaknesses and whatnot. No weaknesses, but resistant silver?
A resistant physical except silver, and resistant mental 10. Physical 5, mental 10. That's what you got. I might have given you more than you're supposed to. I forget how that feature works already, but yeah, it's got some resistance.
Get over here, you slippery son of a bitch.
Yeah. But now, okay, so you now have this personal antithesis attached to the creature, which is wicked. And that's your turn. It's going to come back to this thing. And how long does that tether last? Is it still active?
As long as within 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay, and it lasts for a minute or until dismissed. Okay, cool. Not a sustain. That's what I was looking for. Okay, and this creature is going to go ahead and cast shield on itself again real quick. And then is going to cast another spell that you're all going to hate. And this will provoke... Oh, yeah, it's going to provoke from both Ruff and Nick. Nick has in reach. But you will have soft cover from Murmur here. But go ahead and use your reactive strikes if you like.
No, I'm not going to use my reactive strike.
Okay.
Ruff strikes out with a 26.
That's going to miss. And this creature suddenly starts quickly blinking between the material plane and ethereal plane, and in a quick fashion becoming kind of blurred and difficult to see. But that's going to be its turn. Next up is Murmur. And, I made a mistake here. Of course I did. Everyone should have been rolling... saves against the petrifying gaze. Oh, auras. How you've trumped me again. Everyone roll me a retroactive fortitude.
Fortitude or... gaze, yeah.
26.
30.
Okay, let's see here.
22.
30, you're good. 26, you're good. Harold, not great. You are slowed 1. For a minute, so your actual swing with the cleaver never happened. Ruff, same deal. Slowed 1 for a minute. And it's... okay, so now that it is Murmur's turn... Sorry for that retroactive fucking aura. God damn it. This creature is going to... Murmur's going to draw a short sword. Which again I think is manipulate. So, Nick, you want to use your reaction?
Nope.
And is going to swing said sword at Ruff for a 37 to hit.
Woo!
Damn.
That's a crit.
Holy crap, that was big. Okay, crit hitting you for 20 piercing damage, and I need you to roll me another fortitude, please.
35.
Okay, you good. You have critically succeeded against its poison, and it will strike with its fangs at you as well for 21 hit. That's going to miss, and that brings us to your turn, Ruff.
Didn't the Medusa need to make a save at the top of their turn?
Yeah, for the cone.
For the cone. That only lasts for. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. For the crushing despair cone, will save. failed. So slowed 1.
Nice.
This is a messy combat for me. I fucked this up bad.
So did they just spend 3 actions attacking Ruff?
Yeah, but the last one didn't hit, so it just kind of doesn't count. Yeah. I feel like that's happened 3 times this combat.
We're rusty listeners.
Yeah, we're real rusty. Your turn, slowed 1.
Yeah. 2 action spell strike with I don't know, ignition, I guess.
Okay. Against 2?
Do you want to wait for an off guard there, bud? I can trip.
I don't know if you can get in here, can you?
I have a whip. I can trip from here.
Ruff will delay.
Okay. Lump, go for it.
I'm doing the thing.
Doing the thing. You just hear this. Hold on! Don't go yet!
That is a 23 to trip.
Fail.
All right. Gonna go ahead and re-roll using a hero point.
Okay.
23 again.
Oh,
I love hero
slap
points.
In the face.
Nah, it's not. That's just how the game. You know what? I do have 3 actions. Let's try again. -5 from this one. That'd be a 26.
26 is a fail.
Dang it. All right. Last action. We'll look at Ruff and so slow but so nimble, and go ahead and raise a shield.
Raise the shield. Okay.
It's a quadruped. It's probably going to be pretty challenging to trip.
Kate, that's your turn. You want to jump back in, Ruff, or no?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Ruff jumps in, and you just hear these sobs coming from Murmur, and you can see Harold's eyes also welling up with tears because the 2 of them are still experiencing levels of despair. But Murmur's just waving this short sword around.
The 33 to hit.
Against Sloth, the Nihilith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. That's a meat to beat with shield on.
It's 12 points of piercing, and
Okay. Some of which is ignored.
15 fire.
15 fire. Okay. Again, some of which is ignored. Thanks to its blink spell. That's you. Nukaj, what do you got?
So, it's visible, but not,
it's visible. Yeah, it's just it's visible, but it's blinking in and out. And it basically casts a spell in itself that gives it resistance all. And it gives it a little something extra you haven't seen yet.
You know when the flash vibrates so fast he can move through walls? That's what this thing's doing.
Okay, he is going to strike out with an intimidating strike. 26 to hit at the Nilith.
26, that misses.
Dinger. Third action, he's going to stride to the east of the room.
Okay.
And that's your turn.
That's your turn. Okay, and Harold.
Okay.
You could roll me a courtesy will save right now.
25.
That is a fail. So you are also now sobbing uncontrollably, but you're still just slowed 1.
Welcome to the party, buddy.
It's real embarrassing for him.
I just rolled that over. It's only for 1 round, so it doesn't really count. But I just rolled over for fun.
Wiping a tear from his eye, Harold will strike out with the cleaver at the Nihilith. They can't hurt us, Donnie. They're Nihiliths. 30 to hit.
That's a miss.
Motherfucker.
Say what you will about the tenets of flesh warping, but at least it's an ideology.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Fuck it, I'll just attack again.
That's the spirit.
Missed again, and that's my turn.
Spirit.
Critical miss, in fact. Okay, that's you doing your best, swinging that cleaver, but it's not enough.
This always happens when you have a new character. Your first day out really sucks ass.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're Nick. Nick came out and just murdered.
Yeah, he came this way.
Nick's
Yeah.
just mop on the floor, yeah. And suddenly this creature vanishes and appears.
I can use a reactive strike.
No, you can't actually, because this is not trigger reactions. The blink just suddenly disappears and maintains itself, and then suddenly this creature appears above Ruff on the ceiling, grabbing onto the vines on the ceiling, and then it disappears again and blinks out the door past Nirkaj, and then disappears one more time and blinks away, escaping the room. And Murmur focuses her gaze on Ruff. Roll me a fortitude save, please.
34.
Yeah, you good. And then we'll strike out with the short sword for 29 to hit.
Hit.
Roll me a fortitude again. You take 11 damage.
It's a natural 1 for 17. I'm going to use my... Can I use my reaction?
Can you use reaction while you're slowed? Yes, I think you still can. So I think you're good now. Yeah.
I'll use turn back the clock.
Okay.
Use my once per day reaction to reroll a save or a skill check. That's a 22.
22 is better than a natural 1, but it is still a fail. So you suddenly are poisoned. You take 4 poison damage and are enfeebled 1. And then this creature is going to go ahead and slash out.
Is she slowed?
Oh, she is slowed. Yeah, you're good. Thank you for that. Still slowed. Oh, no, she's not slowed anymore. Sorry, that was for 1 round. I just had to do it. But I've done this combat so poorly. Don't at me, Silas and or Hobbs. That's why. Really
Get at him in the comments. Get him. Light him up.
really fucked this one up.
And if anyone else wants to light Barn up, hit up our public Discord. Tell him to go fuck himself.
A second strike over to Lump for 29 to hit.
That'll miss.
Oh, it's a miss? Okay.
Shield raised.
Nice. And that brings us back around the top of the order with Lump.
Just so I'm clear, does she not still need to roll a will save at the beginning of her turn from that first thing the sloth did?
No, because they actually succeeded. It's only lasted 1 round. I just missed the round and did it in the next round, and now it's done for both characters.
All right. Lump is going to...
Lump, roll me a fortitude because you started your turn in the gaze. I'm finally catching on to
Okie dokie.
this whole game.
20.
You are slowed 1 for a minute.
Lump is going to stride out of the room to try to figure out where this thing flickered to. Do I see anything around or detect anything with my
You see it right there, like on the ground, like half on the wall, like right below you. Oh, it's right here.
And Lump is then going to... not so fast.
Encrusted in weird petrifying stone.
Yep. And gonna trip him. 38 to trip.
Yep, that knocks the creature prone.
Alright, and I do have all 3 of my actions this turn. Because the slow doesn't happen until the end, right? Because you get your actions at the top of the round? Or is it because I have to make the fortitude save at the top?
Oh, yeah. No, you have to make it at the start of your turn, so it does count this
okay,
turn.
then that is all the 2 of my actions.
Okay. Move and trip.
Then,
Rough.
Get him!
Okay, first action, he'll step to the corner.
Okay.
Second action, he will use a focus spell called Dimensional Assault to just bamf to the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And strike out at the creature. That's a 35 to hit.
35 will definitely hit.
14 points of piercing.
Okay.
And that's 2 actions, and his spell strike is recharged.
Real quick, did the fortitude save at the beginning of the round happen so that maybe you're not slowed 1?
I'm slowed 1 for a minute.
Yeah. Anyone who fails that is for a minute, yeah. Yep, that's you. Nick, roll me a fortitude.
You roll me a fortitude. No, I'll roll my own fortitude. It's 25.
Ah, that's a success.
Okay. So Nick's going to run out the door and really love this combat flexibility because he's going to use this thing called Revealing Stab.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Requirements for wielding a melee weapon that can deal piercing. So I am going to stab you with a melee check. 27.
Yep.
Is that a hit?
That's not a hit.
Okay, so it misses and it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm not sure that was going to do the thing you wanted it to, and we'll come back to it later.
Okay.
Harold.
Okay, Harold takes off through the door.
A little bit deflated by his poor performance so far.
Yeah, and sidling up next to Nick will strike out at this creature.
Natural 20.
Still has the personal antithesis upon it.
That's right, 32 to hit.
You finally hit.
Okay, so that is 22 points of damage, and then persistent bleed.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Here we go. The so 20, why is it 22 points of damage?
Because of the +6?
Oh, okay, yeah. So you roll 16 damage plus 6. Some of it's still resisted by its physical resistance. So you actually rolled 17, or you took 17 in total. And yeah, now has 1d6 bleed on it. Bastard.
And because I am slowed, that is my turn.
Okay.
And
that
for
is
the
you.
listeners, the cleaver is wounding.
Every time he lands a blow, take fucking bleed damage. God damn it.
Nice.
Okay, that's you. And next up is the Nihilith, who is looking a bit rough and is going to...
Sorry, do you need a fortitude save for me?
No, because you're already failed on it, so you're good.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
why you're slowed. We're all fumbling through this one, because I didn't lead this one very well. The Nihilith
How
is
am I
going
fumbling?
to...
We fumble as a team.
That's true. That's
We're
true.
all asking when we're supposed to roll them because I did it all wrong. So I've made everyone trip behind me.
Fumble as a team, and
I've
it's all
created
Bear's
difficult
fault.
terrain in the conversation. Yeah, this creature is going to go ahead and a blinkety blink again. And is going to blink to here. And is going to cast a spell which will trigger Ruff's reactive strike. You want to take
And
it?
Nick.
And Nick? Oh, am I in range of Nick? I am too. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
You might be in range of Lump as well. Lump did pull out a whiplash round.
I don't have reactive strike.
Ah,
Hey, we're covered in mushrooms. Everybody's shitty. 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 piercing.
Okay.
37 from Ruff
Yep.
and 14 piercing.
Okay. And this creature disappears after the casting. And then we'll take some bleed damage. Oh, it's... Nope. Never mind. It doesn't take any bleed damage. And... Murmur is up. And Murmur is just going to stand there. Lump, you're up.
Oh no! Invisible enemy! Whatever will I do? Revealing light.
Yeah, baby.
Amazing.
Go ahead and give me a
Okay.
reflex save, please.
Reflex save 26.
That is a success. So
Okay.
you will be, instead of invisible, you'll be concealed for 2 rounds.
Okay. So I've got this revealing light. This is basically fairy fire or whatever, right?
Yep. And since you are still tripped, I'm going to go ahead and cast Horrifying Blood Loss since you're bleeding. So go ahead and give me a will save too, please.
Okay. We'll save 26 again.
Did you save on your bleed though?
I didn't, but I did. I don't take bleed damage for some reason. It didn't apply.
Because the
on,
resistance, if you take less than 5.
Oh, I took less than my resistance all. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, let me double check if I actually did fail. If I wasn't paying close attention. I did fail, yeah.
All right. That is a success. You become Frightened 1. And then Lump just has the most menacing grin. Get him.
Okay. Revealing light. Am I also dazzled, though? Creature effective
Yes.
is dazzled, yeah, so... Not looking good for me. And Ruff, you want to get in there?
Yeah, he's gonna try. Remind me, concealed, is that a D5 flat check or a D10?
That is a flat check with DC 5.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he'll just go big and 2 action spell strike with Shocking Grasp. It's an 11 on the flat check.
That is a success.
20 to hit.
Oh, no. Not going to do it.
Okay. There goes a 4th level spell.
Okay, there you go. Nick,
Love
what do you
that.
got? Juliana,
Nick
love
is
that.
going to try a revealing stab again.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit. Fuck.
Real quick, is there a reason you are? Because they're going to be revealed for. It only makes them concealed, right? Not that it changes anything since it missed, but I'm just saying.
It
Yeah.
reveals them, and then you release the weapon, and it stays in them, and then they stay revealed.
So it's effectively doing the same thing that revealing light just did. You would be
But isn't
doing
it
the
just for
same
2
thing.
rounds that you said?
Yeah, but
Sure,
if,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean, I'd get how many more hits out of that, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, map -5, 20 to hit. It's all moot
It's all moot.
because we all roll like shit.
Okay, Harold, can you do it?
So Harold pulls up one of the implements that's hanging from his waist by a leather tether, and it is a piece of obsidian that is basically just completely shiny on one side, and you can see your reflection within it. And it is his mirror. So he holds up this item, and he will cast Mirror's reflection. And he creates an illusory image of himself to an unoccupied space within 15 feet that he can see. And now he's treated as being in both spaces until the start of my next turn. And the image can attack, seek, or provide flanking with myself because I occupy both spaces.
Hey, where was that mirror for the Medusa?
Don't worry
Right?
about it.
So suddenly there's a second Harold just on the map.
And we are
Identical.
now flanking.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that work? Oh, okay, good, get him.
Heralds.
And so I will strike out with the
Harold, it's
cleaver.
your long lost brother Gerald over there.
And that is a 28 against its flanking DC.
Well, it's already still prone, off guard, and frightened. That still misses.
Son of a bitch.
Brutal, so brutal.
Yeah. It's got a really high AC. It's actually not a low-level creature at all.
That's it then.
That's you, okay. And next up is this creature, who is going to blink again and appear hanging on the wall next to Harold, and is going to cast a spell upon, well, Harold, because Harold's right there. And I need a will save, please.
23. 6 on the die.
Yeah, that's a failure. And you are confused for 1 minute.
Son of a bitch.
And Murmur continues to stand there. I'm going to take 1 bleed damage. No, I'm not. I'm going to roll a recovery check and fail it. And Murmur still stands there. And as this thing's like hanging off the wall, hissing at you, trying to run away, suddenly there's this babbling incoherency coming from both images of Harold. Something strange is happening. And just as this occurs, this tentacle comes flying out of the corner over here of mushrooms and fungus. This big mushroom starts to rise out of this nook, and this hooked tendril sweeps out and slices at the Nihilith,
Rolling encounters.
which misses horribly.
Jeez.
But a second one launches out
He's one of us.
and also misses.
Hey, what a fun guy.
Yeah. and then this thing will let's see here.
I thought he was nice, but he's a real Cremini.
Yeah.
No.
And then this big creature just starts to float up in the air and float over. Yeah. And it looks a little something like this.
Well, he's rolling like shiitake.
It's a flood.
It is the flood. It is
a
absolute flood.
It's a Halo flood creature.
Run.
Except it is huge in size, and it's just floating in the air, and it has these long tentacles with these big slicing hooks on the end, and they are just sort of like writhing in the air, ready to swing around at any moment. And that's what we're going to call it.
Wow.
We suck.
This might be bad, friends.
I missed 2 lock.
I'd take 1 lock between us and this thing.
Boo. Boo. Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.